Alright guys, welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, I'm going to talk about finding the right musicians and how this can really help you out. Let's jump into it. So I'm going to start this video by saying that nothing in the past videos I've talked about or in the future videos I'm going to talk about will apply, work or help if you don't find the right musicians to work with or surround yourself with the right musicians in your career. And the reason for that can be if you don't have people that you can rely on, people you can trust, people that bring positivity and help and advice to you and your career, it's just going to slow you down or drag you down. And I'm saying this from personal experience because that's something that I've dealt with for the past several years now. Bands most in particular, if you don't work with a certain individual in a band, or you can't rely on that person, or they're not taking it seriously, whatever it might be, that band's not going to be as successful as you want it to be or need it to be. So sometimes that can be a really awkward situation, especially if it's someone that you're close to or a friend. One thing I want to talk about is forming a circle. The best thing to do, the best thing that I've ever done is form a circle of people that I know that I can trust and rely on, as I've mentioned. This can be photographers, engineers, promoters, venues, musicians, band members, friends, whoever it is that you deal with and work with in your career and in the industry. Make sure that you surround yourself with individuals that are positive or individuals that bring help and advice to you and that are going to be there for you. And then you can just call them up and say, oh yeah, I need to book a photo shoot next week. Can you do it? Oh yeah, I need a guitarist for this gig. Can you do it? And you want to be in that situation because that's really going to help you and help you move forward in your career, basically. I realize that it's a lot harder than just saying, go do it, because how are you meant to do that realistically? A lot of the time it's trial and error. I've spent many years trial and erroring to find the right people to work with, especially in music. In the whole kind of live performance and bands and things like that. A lot of my past bands haven't worked long term for these reasons, because I don't work with the people very well, or they aren't as ambitious as me, or they don't want to achieve the same things as me, or whatever it might be, and eventually that just kind of implodes on itself. So you want to find the right people, and the only way to do this is a lot of the time is just trial and error. Work with as many people as you can, talk to as many people as you can, meet as many people as you can, and get to know them and think and realize, can I work with these people? Can I trust these people? Can I bring these people into my business? Can I bring these people into my band and see what happens from there? If you're watching this and you're younger in music, you've just started out in a band or started playing guitar, whatever it might be, again, this can be really frustrating because I know personally I've always had the ambition to be in music, to have it as a career, to do it as a job from pretty much day one, to be honest with you. And obviously being 12, 13, 14 years old, not everyone has that same ambition. Most people just do it for the crack or a hobby, a little bit of fun, hang out with your friends, that kind of thing. And then they kind of lose the love for it, or they'll move on to whatever job that they move on to. And this can be really frustrating because they're not going to take it as seriously as you. They're not going to work as hard as you. And this is something that I've again personally dealt with many times over the past several years. And again, trial and error. If you realize, don't let it, my personal best advice for that is don't let it lie too long. If you realize that these people aren't working hard enough, aren't as passionate as you, and you want to do something with the band or the music or the job or whatever it might be, unfortunately, sometimes you just got to kind of draw the line and move on from that person, or get rid of that person, or find someone else, or whatever it might be. It sounds really harsh, but it's whatever you need to do to help you move forward and progress, but do it with people that have the same view and the same passion as you, and then you're not being selfish or harsh. You're doing it together as a group. It's just you're getting rid of the people that you don't need, or the negative energy that you don't need. So if you're currently in this situation, or you've been in this situation and you can relate to what I'm talking about, just make sure that you form a circle of people that you can rely on, you can trust in the industry, in your career. Trial and error. If it doesn't work with someone, move on as quickly as you possibly can, because that's just going to slow you down and stop you from progressing and moving forward in the position that you're in. And if people aren't taking it seriously, again, move forward, move on from them. So the main points are trial and error, but keep on top of it, don't let it lie too long, and form a circle of people that you know you can rely and trust on. And that's my personal best opinions on this situation. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. A little bit of a serious one because I feel like it's a little bit of a serious topic, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can relate to it, and I hope to see you in the next video. See you then.